What's up, y'all? Welcome to Church Guys Like Sport. We here again for another episode. I need you to share it. Share it right now. What's up, Jake Langley, Sister Fisher, Bernard Henry. We gonna talk some sports, y'all. But before we get to it, I need you to groove with this thing real quick. Come on. I need all the sports fans to come on in. I hope you ain't think I didn't have my Nick hat on. What up, Mo? Come on, y'all, it's Wednesday morning. Well, Wednesday afternoon. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Church Guys Like Sports every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Listen, that's a new remix that Tone, they used to call him Tone, they call him B. Slade now. He did my father's song, so we have uses of it, and I'm gonna make good use of it. Listen, I got some stuff, we're gonna talk some sports, but I got some stuff coming down the pike. Listen, sometimes you gotta move in silence so that when you make them move and they show out, it's like, oh snap. But I got a radio show now, y'all. Good God Almighty, they done gave your boy a radio show. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Believe Radio. You need to tune in today. And then we working on a remix CD of Reverend Timothy Wright that's coming in a couple of days. 9 days till my wedding. Martell Dixon, you getting married? I hope you're marrying Nick fan. Listen, all of y'all that are dating people or getting married, you don't marry nobody that don't like your team. Do not marry nobody that does not like your team. If you a Jets fan, you got to marry a Jets fan. If you a Knick fan, you got to marry a Knick fan. Because if you don't, a house divided will not stand. Now, I got to jump into some stuff. I'm going to talk about the Knicks and the Nets. And that, the Nets, this is the second time the Nets beat the Knicks by one possession. And I think the Knicks could have won that game, but that boy Kyrie Irving Kyrie Irving is special. I watched him hit shot after shot, but I'm gonna get to that a little later. But right now, first order of business with Church Guys Like Sports too, and Church Girls Like Sports too. Listen, I need y'all to share this. I need some ladies on here because I need your opinions. But listen here. Paul Pierce. Yes, that's his name. Paul Pierce, Hall of Fame basketball player. He's retired. He's a champion with the Boston Celtics. Paul Pierce was known as, they used to call him the Truth because he was the closer for the Celtics. He was the man on that championship team with Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Rondo. So he has a job with ESPN. See, when you play good enough, they'll give you a talking job. They'll give you a little sports analyst job with ESPN. So he's been on there for a couple of years now. He's been doing real good. But Paul Pierce was fired over the weekend. And you know why he was fired? Paul Pierce had a crazy party at his house. I believe it was at his own house. He had a poker game going on. He had strippers going. He had strippers in his house. And he was drinking shots. He was getting drunk. He was getting zooted. He was getting toasted. And he decides, not nobody else, but he decides to go live. He goes live with strippers bouncing their booties in the background. Oh, yeah, he did. He goes live with taking shots and all these things. And this is my thing, Harden. This is my thing. If you gonna do that, if you got to do that, and listen to me, people, you can't put that stuff on live. Are you crazy? You can't put that stuff on live. You see, that's why, welcome to Church Guys Like Sports too. We're going to talk about church and stuff. That's why, not saying that preachers and stuff don't do crazy stuff, but don't be seen doing it. Don't go live doing it. Now you big dummy, you done lost everything because ESPN is not just a sports channel, but they are owned by Disney. Oh, Lord. I said they are owned by Disney. Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Minnie Mouse and them. And there is no way you can go live with strippers and all kind of mess. Let me show you something. This is what Paul Pierce had going on. Do you see this foolishness? Look at this foolishness. Look at this foolery. Look at that. He got strippers, white ones at that. You know you can't, now for sure for Disney, you know you can't have no white girls shaking their booties on your live and think you're going to get away with it. Look at that. Right there. The shaking of the rumps. And you see, the Bible says to whom much is given, much is required. When you got a lot to lose, you cannot afford to do stupid stuff like this. And they fired him so quick. No, don't look. Don't look. This is rated R. Look at them. He got all them ladies in his house. And I'm not going to say that all the other players don't do it. They probably do it, but they ain't got sense enough. They got sense enough not to go live. Everything you can't go live. See, these phones going to be the demise of some folks and some people's career. Paul Pierce ain't got no business working for Disney and got these folks shaking their rumpy rumps. And some of them ain't got nothing to shake. If you're going to do that, Paul Pierce, you know, go somewhere and you go live your life. See, we want to live our private lives publicly when we got a lot to lose. You can't do that. I'm sorry to tell you, when you got a lot to lose, you can't live your private life in public. Don't nobody want to see you working for ESPN and you at the strip club and you taking shots. Paul Pierce, shame on you. Not to say that he can't do that stuff, but don't live it. And then he lived it, and I get more people in my Bible study than he had on his live. He ain't had but 300 folks on the live. And what happened? He never had social media. Somebody just gave him social media. See, you don't got no business doing that. Now, I believe if it was some just regular black girls, they wouldn't have said nothing. But you ain't gonna have no white girls on there shaping their rump and you work for ESPN. They don't mind us degrading our young women, but you ain't gonna degrade theirs. Once it's white, no, it's over. Now let me deal with this Deshaun Watson. I was watching the news on yesterday, and again, white women coming forward. He got 22 accusers. Not one of them have filed charges. One of them actually said, if you give me $100,000, I'll forget the whole thing. And Deshaun Watson said, I ain't giving you nothing. And if you ain't did nothing wrong, you shouldn't have to give nobody no $100,000 of hush money. And here it is. They pull these two white ladies out in front of the camera. You think, I'm telling you, you think black folk got power? You think the white man got power? You know who got the power in this country? A crying white woman. I don't care what you say. You put a crying white woman on TV, she gonna get whatever she want. Laws change. People get killed. And they're talking about suspending Deshaun Watson with no charges. But Governor Cuomo got about 50 women. They got a hotline. They have created a hotline. And on the hotline, it says, if Cuomo has sexually assaulted you, call this number, 1-800-assaulted by Cuomo. You can't get away with this stuff. But Deshaun Watson, he has not even been charged with anything. There's been no charges. And let me tell you what this woman says. She says, that's why I want some women on here, because I want to hear your take. She says she was giving him a massage, and she asked him to turn over, and while he was turning over, his tallywhacker struck her hand. And he said, just grab it and move it. And she said she's been traumatized ever since. Whew. She said she's been traumatized ever since his tallywhacker touched her hand. Somebody explain that to me. Because if you're giving somebody a full body nude massage, which is what she does, you mean to tell me that not every now and then there may be a slip up? Maybe he got excited. Maybe she hit a spot in his back and excited him. Maybe he got excited, and he just said, just grab it and move it. And all Monique Kitchens, she is trauma. What in the world did that man do to traumatize you? What did you see? And you say that is not sexual assault. That is a mistake of your hand. That's a mistake. And get on the TV crying. Oh, I can't even do my job anymore because every time I close my eyes, I see it. What's wrong with you, woman? I hope if this woman is lying, I hope they lock her up in jail. They need to lock her up in jail. And I don't see enough people fighting for Deshaun Watson because everybody want to be careful. We don't want to offend the women. We don't want to offend the Me Too movement. But stuff got to make sense. You giving a man a full body massage. You getting paid $250 an hour for the full body massage or more. More than $250 an hour. And you tell him to turn over. I've been to the massage place. I ain't never got nude. I kept my trousers on, but I've been to the massage place and they tell you to turn over and they grab the sheet while you're turning over. So, because I was tucked, I had my trousers on. I never had no kind of incidents, but this was a nude massage. At the spa, at the massage envy, they don't give you the option to be nude. They say you got to keep your trousers on. But he had the option to be nude. And she told him they decided for a nude massage. So you go around, you swinging. We black men, most of us, you swing around. Something might hang around. Something might touch. That's not sexual assault. That's a mistake. I see nobody want to say nothing. I wait for the ladies to say something. Because Deshaun Watson is getting blackballed right now, and it is unfair. I'm not a woman, so I don't know what's offensive. Because if that's the case, we ought to be offended. One time I was, if you work the altar in church, sometimes you got them Dean Lee, sometimes you got them big-breasted women, sometimes they fling around, and sometimes that breast might hit you. It might hit you on your arm. I'm not going to sue the woman for sexual assault. That every night, some women are well endowed, and sometimes they walk past you and they put that thing on your back, on your shoulder. That's not assault. That's just a mistake of body parts. And she saw that thing and said she's traumatized. She can't work as a massage therapist anymore. I don't know if Deshaun Watson should be mad or happy. I would say I don't know if Deshaun Watson should be proud today or not. But it's a shame because that man did not rape her. He did not assault her. And then this other one talking about he raped her and made her give him oral pleasure. You cannot rape somebody and make them. If you're getting raped, that's the last thing you're going to willingly do. That is a willful act. Because if you want to, I told you before, if you want to get out of that situation, you can bite your way out. That's not rape. For talking about, he made me perform oral whatever on him. How he make you do that and you didn't bite him and run out of there? It's a shame. And Deshaun Watson is being blackballed. He's being ridiculed. And it's a shame because they're allowing this to happen to this black man. I pray he don't lose his contract. If he loses his contract, $150 million, we need to march on his behalf. He made me do this. No. And all out of all the 22 women that are accusing him, only 2 have come forward. And as a black man in America, you don't have to be guilty. All you have to do is be accused. Now, Paul Pierce, what he did was dumb. You don't go live having no strip party at your house and you work for a Disney Channel. What you think gonna happen? You got folks shaking their butts and you taking shots and smoking on hookah wookahs and all that stuff. You should have been smarter than that, Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce, you 45 years old, almost 50 years old. All right. More football. The New York Jets have traded their quarterback, Sam Darnold. And listen, y'all can always put something in the Cash App. Let me put the Cash App on the bottom here in case somebody at your office want to bless the sportscaster today. The New York Jets have traded Sam Darnold, and I really don't like it because I think Sam Darnold is a good quarterback, but he didn't have no weapons. He didn't have no wide receivers. He didn't have no running back. He ain't had no offensive line. And now we are expecting Zach Wilson to come in and be the savior. But let me tell you, I guarantee y'all that Sam Darnold will have a better year this year than Zach Wilson will have. Sam Darnold now has one of the top running backs with that boy McCaffrey, that white boy. He can run. He got one of the top running backs. He got 2 big-time receivers. Robbie Anderson is one of them. From the Jets. And he got a decent offensive line. He got a decent coach. And he out there in the warm weather of Carolina. See, Sam Darnold is used to the USC weather, the Southern California weather. He ain't used to this cold weather up here in New York. So now he in Carolina, North Carolina. Sam Darnold, mark my word, he going to throw for 4,000 yards this year. And the Jets going to regret giving him away. And I just hope this boy Zach Wilson can play. Because if he can't play, I might have to throw in my Jets hat. I might have to switch. I can't switch to nothing much because the Giants ain't much better. The New York Giants suck just as bad. I take the Jets over the Giants any day. The Giants ain't going to win nothing. They better find another Eli Manning. Now, let me talk about the Lakers. The Lakers did win last night. They played some bum dinosaur team. But it is reported to me, and Steph Curry, I'm going to talk about you too. It is reported to me that Steph Curry is unhappy with the Warriors. And he wants a change of scenery. And he's been seen in contact with LeBron James. Listen, LeBron, if you go and get Steph Curry, your GOAT status is gone forever. I'm sick of LeBron James. LeBron James always got to go and grab all of the best players. He is now trying to get Steph Curry on the Lakers. Yes, I said it. LeBron James, I can't see myself being a Buffalo Bill fan. LeBron James is trying to get Steph Curry to the Lakers. We don't want to see LeBron and Steph on the same team. We want to see LeBron and Steph go against each other. And if LeBron James get Steph Curry on the Lakers, I don't want to hear no more GOAT talk, no more it's a close race. It ain't even close. Because if you need the best shooter in the NBA, along with Anthony Davis, come on. I wish Steph Curry would come to New York. That's where he should come. But if he go to the Lakers next year, LeBron, your GOAT status is over. We were one pick away from getting Steph Curry in the draft. LeBron, if you go and grab Steph Curry, your GOAT status is over. Shame on him. Steph Curry is he is the best shooter ever in NBA history. That's like, you can't have Michael Jordan. You think Michael Jordan would team up with the next best player? That's like Michael Jordan getting on Larry Bird's team or Larry Bird going to play with Jordan. No. We wanted to see Jordan beat Bird. We ain't want to see Jordan with Bird. That's ridiculous. So the last thing I'm going to talk about, yes, y'all got on me because the Brooklyn Nets did beat my Knicks. Yes, you did. But listen, it was only by 2 points. And I'm telling y'all, the way the playoffs is looking right now, we're going to see the Nets in the playoffs. And this ain't going to be no cakewalk for y'all, Brooklyn. We ain't no cupcakes. We ain't laying down and just going to let y'all run over us. It's going to take every second of that game for y'all to beat us. We ain't the same old Knicks. We playing tough. Y'all got 3 superstars on your team. We ain't got but 1 all-star. And I like what Reggie Bullock said. He said, y'all got a big 3, but we got a big 5. We play together. Y'all only won by 2 points, and that's because of the heroics of Kyrie Irving. That's a bad boy. Kyrie is a bad boy. He need a haircut, but he a bad boy. A bunch of wheelchair all-stars. So I'm telling y'all now, when we see y'all in the playoffs, don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. That's going to be the best series Brooklyn and the Nets and Knicks have ever had. Because Julius Randle is here. And don't forget, we playing without Mitchell Robinson. Julius Randle is here. Derrick Rose is getting his strength back. I'm telling you, the Knicks is coming. We still got some players. See, Derrick Rose had COVID, so he's still recovering from COVID. Quickly in a shooting slump. But once Quickly get that shot back, and Obi Toppin get his feet under him, and Bullock, and I'm telling you that don't sleep on these Knicks. Because although we lost, Julius Randle had a triple-double. And the Knicks will be in the playoff this year. And I hope the Knicks play the Nets in the first round. That's what I want. I want Brooklyn Nets against the New York Knicks in the first round. And you watch. You watch what my Knicks do. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be funny. It ain't gonna be a laughing matter. My Knicks gonna shock the world. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to Church Guys Like Sports. We getting out of here. Remember, I want you to tune into my radio show, Believe Radio, internet station, from 2 to 4 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. BelieveRadio.com. Go there and you see my show, Vintage Inspirations. And look, God is in the business of doing amazing things. So never stop pushing. Remember, you can love God and love sports. Peace. Shout out to the Yankees and the Mets. They both won last night.